Live from the Texas Cheerlickers Studios, it's In the Building with Mike Taylor and Rudy J.
Thank you, Big Matt. Moaning. When I say Aaron Rodgers, what do you say? What comes to mind? Go.
Roll my eyes.
Really? Not Hall of Famer, not Super Bowl champion.
Damn.
Not one of the most accurate passers of all time.
Yeah, I shouldn't be. Three-time MVP?
At least, if not four. Yeah,
maybe
three, I
four.
think, at this point. Unquestioned Hall of Fame career. But no,
asshole.
You said asshole, and you said roll my eye.
Yeah.
When I say Bill Belichick, what comes to mind? Go quick. Don't think about it. Go.
Jordan Hudson.
Yeah, and that's unfortunate.
Yeah, Jordan Hudson.
Not 7-time champion.
No.
Or how many ever times
that's
he
a
won.
distant memory.
But
I'm not gonna strip them of them. I'm not gonna strip those guys. But right now, that's what I think of.
Tom won 7. Bill won 6.
Yes.
Okay. 6-7.
I
spent an entire week
with
with 13-year-olds.
Is that how he comes back?
I just got back from spending a week with 13-year-old people.
I know Buki just rolled his eyes. Anybody over 40 and they do 6-7, Buki gets mad.
Dumb. You know what the Cowboys record is? I get 6-7-1. No, that is today's matchup in the as the second round rolls on in the 2025 in the building. Bagtastic Voyage Championship Challenge of 2K25 to determine who the D-bag of the year is today. It is Aaron Rodgers, who plays tonight with his beloved Steelers. Because when I think Aaron Rodgers, I think Steelers.
It's weird.
He is up against Bill Belichick. And if Bill wins this matchup, if I'm not mistaken, looking at the bracket this morning, Bill will play Jordan Hudson next if Bill wins today. Although, and I don't have a vote. I don't know how y'all feel. You too. Rodgers is a way bigger douche than Bill Belichick.
Bill's just being taken advantage of. Rodgers is just a douche, like all around. Like the way he walks, talks, treats people. Belichick just like, he fell in love with some young tenderoni, and it looks weird.
Yeah,
but definitely Aaron Rodgers is far much more of a douche. He would definitely get my vote.
Yes,
it's not even up for debate.
Absolutely. Welcome. It is in the building. It is show 464.
Are we sure?
Yes. I lost track last week.
No, it's all good.
From the Texas Cheerlicker Studios here at Pub Sports Radio in Southtown, Texas, the audio disseminator is Jose Bouquet. It is in the building. You can donate to this thing if you're watching it live via the Super Chat. You can jump into the chat, jump in there. Lots of y'all are already in today. You are welcome to support our Feed the Children Fund that we have going, and our Feed the Children Fund feeds our own children.
Right, I was like, wait.
Coming up in 2026. You can also become a member of this program, and you can get all the exclusive members-only swag, gear, material, and most importantly, the members-only shows that we produce. And there will be one coming up today, as a matter of fact. Members only from members will commence after this freebie you're getting now. Here on Love You Hard TV, Pub Sports Radio, and Anthem TV, all of our partners. And thank you very, very, very hard. Trey Fan, nice in the building hoodie. Bet you got it at Sammy's. You bet your ass you got it at Sammy's. And I know there's like 4 or 5 of y'all that never got T-shirts that want them because I didn't have any double X's printed.
I know.
They're on back order, and Sammy's out of town. I think he's in Hawaii. We'll just make this the Sammy's live. Oh no, he's out. That son of a bitch is out.
No, he's in Bali.
He's in Bali?
He's going to Bali. Is that?
That's right. That's what you told me.
Yeah.
But I bet he'll stop by Maui and see his condo on the way.
Yeah, for sure.
Because he has a condo on Maui. No, not in Maui. On Maui. Because it's an island. All right. So is the poll up for the people to vote?
Yes.
All right. Very good. Who's a bigger douche this particular year? Rodgers or Bill Belichick?
Rodgers is running away already.
Already early?
Early.
Rodgers, Bill, it's almost kind of sad. He's a grown man, right? But still, it's kind of sad that he's allowed his scene to turn into what it has turned into for the better part of the 2 years.
And this is nothing new. I mean, we've seen this. We saw, who was it, Anna Nicole take old man's money.
Yeah, he was like 92.
Yeah, we've seen that. Women have been doing this since the beginning of time. They want equality. Let me tell y'all about women. There are some Do anything for a bag.
Yeah, they want equal money that they didn't earn.
Yeah.
Is
But no,
what they
Bill
want.
Belichick isn't a dude. She's just being weird right now.
Yeah, that old man left. I think he left Anna Nicole everything.
That's why his family lost it.
Well, yeah, and that got they took her to court, and I think that they won.
They got some, and
They
she
got
got
a
some.
bunch of.
Yeah.
She got some of it. I think they were able. They were
And that was
able
the right
to
thing to do by the
They
court.
were able to prove that he was pretty much senile,
Yeah.
and the kids wound up getting a cut of Papa's money.
Yeah, man. When people die, man, families get weird. With houses.
Mhm.
Does Kel do that too? Like will stuff? Like when
Oh
families
yeah,
start fighting over
absolutely.
wills?
Yeah, yeah.
Because stuff gets weird
Yeah.
when somebody died. Like, yeah, they didn't want her to have it, but y'all also wanted y'all.
Mhm.
Y'all also had y'all's own agenda.
That is correct.
Family.
That is correct.
Anyway,
That is
moving
correct.
on.
All right, so vote today. As long as we're on this show today, you can vote Rodgers versus Belichick. The winner will advance to take on the number 1 overall seed, who happens to be Belichick's girlfriend, Jordan Hudson, the 24-year-old dancer.
So when you word it like that, it sounds different.
She's a cheerleader dancer.
Yeah,
She's
yeah,
on one of those choreographed cheer teams.
Grown up cheer teams.
Weird.
It's like 40-year-old basketball league for cheerleading.
That's the weirdest thing on the planet. Who would do that? Somebody who
Jordan
won't
Hudson.
grow up. Yeah. All right. Thank y'all for watching postgame. Those of you that did last night, the Cowboys are not mathematically eliminated, but they are done.
1%, Mike. The door's cracked.
The door is cracked. I said last night the Cowboys have as much chance of going to the playoffs as Ukraine in keeping their land, which they're not going to. Ukraine should just save face, save lives, save more money spent, our money spent, until Russia go ahead and just take the Crimea.
No retreat,
Just
no
take it
surrender,
back.
Mike.
Just take it back. The Cowboys will get eliminated Saturday, hopefully, when the Eagles win. They play the Commanders.
Oh, yeah.
And that'll be that. The Eagles need to go 0-3. The Cowboys need to go 3-0. There's a 1% chance, as Rudy was saying. So last night, I started off my portion of postgame by ripping on the defense. I switched that to this morning.
Okay.
I'm blaming the offense for the loss last night.
They didn't score enough?
They didn't score enough. You know the defenses suck. You know they suck. You know that they're bad. You know you have to score 30, and you did not score 30. So there's no excuse for the offense to not score 30 at home in a must-win game against a 5-8 club like the Minnesota Vikings. I'm putting this on the offense because my expectations for the offense were more than they are for the defense.
But J.J. McCarthy's not good.
Well,
that's why I'm like,
he's
that's
playing
why
Dallas's defense.
That's why that was so weird to watch, because it's like, again, it came undone against Detroit, right? The wheels looked like it started coming up, but I'm like, okay, that's Detroit. This is a team that's been in the NFC Championship. This is a team that could come out of the NFC. All right, I'll give them a pass. The defense had looked good 4 weeks. And then last night, I'm like, wow, they've totally morphed back into what they were the entire year. Mm-hmm. Well, majority of the year.
Yeah, but it also speaks to culture, which we always talk about. Because now we're in the month of December, and we know what the Dallas Cowboys do in this month. Now 0-2 in December, which is what they do. So last night they're 2 for 12 on third down. They're only 2 of 5 in the red zone. Dak complained post-game that, or I guess he lamented, that Minnesota's secondary scheme, it beat the Cowboys could not get their heaters. Dak calls George Pickens and CeeDee Lamb heaters. Could not get the ball to my heaters because of the schematics that the Vikings were rolling out there. Okay, cool. That to me tells me that the coaching staff was not prepared to adjust to the game plan of the Vikings, which you complained about after the Detroit game. Coach is not able to in-game adjust as game goes.
They confused. I could tell he was confused because there was a couple times where he had time. Mm-hmm. He look, nothing, sack.
Yep.
Or look, nothing, scramble for some nonsense. So they definitely confused Dak. And one of the probably the most amazing stat I saw for Dak last night, since we're ripping on the offense. Mm-hmm. And again, obviously, this changed during the game. I don't remember what quarter they flashed this stat, but just how important it is for average quarterbacks, or a little bit above average. Dak's been really good this year, but overall, his entire career, above average quarterbacks, how important a running game is. Mm-hmm. Play action passes, 13 TDs, no INTs.
Yeah.
No play action, 13 TDs, 10 INTs when he has no play action, no run. 10 INTs. When he has the play action, when the running game's working and they're flowing and Javon doing his thing, 13 TDs, no INTs. When the running game isn't working, Jalen Hurts is in there too. I love Jalen Hurts. I'll go to battle with him. There's just certain guys where if the running game's not clicking, they're just not very good. And those numbers, I'm like, damn, he has 10 picks when there's no play action. So when the defense knows Dak it's a passing situation, his talent level drops significantly, like 10 extra INTs with no play action. That's insane.
Here's another theme we've seen this year. And, I like Brian Schottenheimer personally. I think he's good for that room. I think those guys still play hard for him, although I don't know that George Pickens gives a shit anymore, but everybody else plays hard.
No, he doesn't.
That points to Schotty's trying to build his own culture. He's such a player's coach; they all like him. But there's one thing in liking your coach and then running over your coach because you can get away with anything you want because he's such a player's coach.
Yeah.
They're not trying to run him over with stuff yet. But he's not an elite coach at this point.
No,
and nor
gosh,
is his
no.
staff. When they have gone up against elite staffs this year, the Cowboys coaches they've lost those battles. They got their ass kicked in Detroit last week, the coaches. And then last night, and Schottenheimer even said post-game, I got to be better. I got to be better. And Dak wasn't trying to throw Schotty under the bus, but Dak did say, I couldn't get to my heaters because their cover zero it just kicked our butt. Okay. It's like you said the other night with Eberflus. Oh, well, the Lions have a better scheme than we do, so I guess we're going to lose this game. I guess there's nothing we can do tonight.
There's not a page in all of them pages you got in that book that has cover zero on it. There's not a page in that book. Like there's the offensive playbook is like this. There's not one page or one little section that says cover zero. Okay, they keep going to cover zero. Normally, a good coordinator flips to that page and says, okay, let's kick their ass.
I understand. I get it. And Schotty took blame, and Dak threw him under the bus.
I can appreciate that. I can appreciate that.
And this is a coaching staff, too, last night, and it bit Schottenheimer in the butt. The reliance on Brandon Aubrey, it's almost it's unfair to Aubrey.
Mm-hmm.
Aubrey did not have a bad game. He missed a 51-yarder and a 58-yarder.
Yeah.
All right? He did not have a bad game.
Those aren't chip shots.
Wasn't like he was doinking the crossbar on extra points.
Right.
He didn't miss the 30-whatever yarder either. In the Detroit game, he was responsible for 15 of the Cowboys' 30 points.
Great point.
This offense has regressed. There is tape on this offense. There is
tape on this new defense now, too.
And you've got coaching staffs that are now preparing for Brian Schottenheimer's tendencies and intricacies. And Schotty's not been good enough the last 2 weeks. And that's why we're sitting here this morning with a 1% chance to make the playoffs, which they're not going to. Last night, Schottenheimer also overthought it, the reliance on Aubrey. They're at midfield. There's 7 minutes to play in the game. You're down 1. Your defense sucks. You cannot afford to give the Vikings the ball at the midfield down 1. You should have punted. He runs Aubrey out there for the 58-yarder, and he misses. And all of a sudden, the Vikings march down the field. Boom. Now the Cowboys, they go from down 1 to down 8 just like that. That was on Schottenheimer, relying too much on Brandon Aubrey. Kevin O'Connell is one of the best coaches in football. Brian Flores is probably the best defensive coordinator in the game. They kicked the Cowboys' coaches' asses up and down the field, and they made J.J. McCarthy look like Fran Tarkenton, while the Cowboys made their quarterback, Dak Prescott, an MVP candidate, look pretty pedestrian.
I just ripped the hell out of McCarthy last week. I think Bookie and I both did. We're like, dude, he started off kind of hot, then he gets hurt again, then he comes back, and I'm like, damn, that was a bad draft pick.
We got to play the Cowboys.
Then last night, I'm like, oh, his kid got some heart.
And he'll probably look like crap next week. I don't even know who they play, but he ain't playing Dallas.
They will.
Very unfortunate. Tri-City Pain. Tri-City Pain. We're almost to the beginning of the year, and I've been threatening to go in there and get my shoulder looked at. I really am going to. Right around the start of the year. At 51 years old, there are things that need to be looked at, and Tri-City Pain is where I will go for the rest of my natural-born days when I need something looked at. That's Tri-City
Let's
Pain.
go.
The official rehabbers up in the building for Tri-City.
I was saying last week when you were out, I was like, maybe, on spring break when my guy MJ's back. You might have to take him over there, get him some wrist, get him some wrist work.
Yeah, my 13-year-old needs PT as well. Actually, coming
He
up.
does,
pretty
right?
soon.
I'm almost positive he's gonna need it. But all three of us will go together.
Indeed. We'll all three go on there.
Yeah.
Nina needs to go too. She's got issues.
What's wrong with Nina?
She got issues with her. She's got a little thing in her back, an impingement.
Stop putting her in them positions. Y'all are 40.
She's tiny.
Stop putting her in those positions. You done tweaked that girl's back.
I ball her up, put her in my pocket.
You see?
Well, I gotta
Look,
say,
he ain't got no
anything to do
comeback
with
for
me.
that.
I don't have a comeback for that. They do it all, head to toe, butt to nut at Tri-City Pain. Have you hurt your wife by bending her in the wrong position on accident? Well, Tri-City Pain can help. They are headquartered in San Antonio, but they've got offices all over the great state of Texas. It's Tri-City Pain, 844-789-7246. Management failed the Cowboys this season, too. I'm pissed off today. I'm mad about last night. And now I woke up this morning. I'm going to get this rant off my chest, and then I'm going to turn into being indifferent.
Oh, yeah. I'm about there. That's like, it is what it is, man. Because, again, as I said last night on the post game, I can't say anything because I drank the Kool-Aid. When I saw the defense kind of turn the corner and make some plays and, look like a defense, a middle of the pack defense, I was like, okay. With the way Dak's playing and Pickens and everything, I drank the Kool-Aid, man. And then a must-win, I just expected, a different outcome. But they got me.
Yeah.
They got me.
If drinking Kool-Aid means, having some
my
hope,
expectations raised.
I rose my expectations, if that makes sense.
Yes, that's exactly what I mean.
I didn't feel like, they're definitely going to catch the Eagles. I just didn't think it'd be the Vikings game.
No.
That got them eliminated.
I was fine with the Detroit game.
But I should have known. Yeah, you're on the road. You're playing the Lions.
You got down 3. To me, the Lions game felt closer than last night. Last night, I was like, in the second half, I was like, oh, it's over. JJ's cooking. I was like, it's a wrap.
Yeah. Minnesota was better from the outset, and it never changed. Dallas was chasing from the outset.
Mm-hmm.
So, and again, I guess I'm being mean to the offense. But you know what I'm saying, right? We need you. It's like telling you got 2 kids, one's an F up, one's the honor roll student. I have higher expectations for my honor roll student. So if I send you on an errand, and the village idiot kid that I have, he gets the wrong stuff, I expect that. I don't expect the honor roll student to come home with the wrong groceries.
You're harder on your better side.
Absolutely.
You're harder on who's smarter and better.
The offense is to blame for last night. The defense is to blame for the season.
Sure.
Ultimately management, because the management, Jerry Jones and Stephen Jones and Brian Schottenheimer and Will McClay, or whoever you want, I don't know, whoever this is, they fielded the worst secondary in 25 years, and that's the reason why Dallas is not going to the postseason. And it sucks. Very unfortunate.
And it's management's fault too, because in reality, and we can go back 20 years with this, Ben Johnson should probably be your coach.
No,
you know what I mean? Like, you should be hiring somebody and get out of the way.
Yeah.
Because just look up north. That's a whole different Chicago team because they hired the right coach.
Mm-hmm.
And the guy they fired, the Cowboys picked him up.
Right. And as y'all all know, the Cowboys don't do that. When they have a vacancy, they don't.
And again, that's a broken record.
Who's the best available guy we can go get? That's not how they do their coaching search. It's all about buddies and connections and who's been here and who knows us.
And again, I like Shotty.
I like Shotty too. I like my father. No offense to Big Mike, I don't want him coaching the Cowboys either.
Fair.
So I've gone hot and cold on Shotty. Shotty's been exposed a bit coaching wise the last few weeks.
I'll give Shotty a B- for this season.
It's a defense.
He's been dealt he was dealt that bad hand. I get it. He was dealt a bad hand.
Yeah,
he's doing the best with what he's dealt with.
And the other thing, and it's the second that I say, the second that it leaves my lips, the Cowboys don't look for the best possible guy. I also have to assume that the best possible guy does not want to come here.
That's another thing. Not the way it's currently set up.
You can't go get the best possible guy, because why would that guy want to come? Put himself in the middle of that bullshit. He wouldn't. He might take Bill Belichick. He would enjoy Jordan Hudson. Speaking of Jerry, well, go bring in Bill next year. Why not?
She's a clickster. She gets clicks.
That matters more than winning, for sure. It's a defense that's now given up 30 points in the game, more than anybody in the NFL.
What?
Yep, no one's given up more. They lead the league in 30-point games because they have the worst secondary that they've ever fielded. Certainly since I had brown hair and not any gray on the side.
And their star DB, they're in a, well, I don't like you. I'm not talking to you either. They're in a teenage mean girls situation with their best DB. Like, think about that. Their best DB, supposed to be their best DB.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we don't like the way you do things, so we just won't play you. And he's like, well, I still won't come to treatment there. So, you don't want to talk to me, I won't talk to you. And I just won't play. I'm fine. I'll sit on the sideline and smile. I'm still getting paid. It's crazy what's going on up there.
And it makes Jerry look petty. This is the Cowboys' fault that this Trayvon Diggs situation is deteriorated. If Diggs is this much of a knucklehead, whatever happened, the fall at home, he got the concussion, whatever it is, that whatever he's done, where they're done with him, why is he on your sideline? Send him home.
Send him home.
It makes you look petty, not him, you. Because if he's healthy, and he is, he should be playing. You are fueling the worst secondary there's ever been. I don't like Trayvon Diggs either. He's a big old pizza. He's a knucklehead. But he's still the best cover corner you have. He's better than Deron Bland, for God's sake, who once again gets his ass exposed all night long. That's the best corner you have. You play him. But if he's such an insubordinate knucklehead, why do you make him stand on the sideline? Because you want to show him up? Because you're an asshole. Because that's the way you roll, Jerry Jones. You're a petty D-bag. And that's the reason why you won D-bag of the year last year.
Jerry?
Or the year before. Yeah.
Okay.
Finally, Jerry finally won. Took him forever to win one. I couldn't believe it took so long for him to win it, but I think he won it last year. And it's just petty. And like you said a second ago, I'm now the indifference is going to set in.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to do post-game show Sunday because we have a paid sponsor, Legacy Pools of San Antonio. Thank you so much.
Shout out to Legacy Pools.
We don't currently have a sponsor for the 16th and 17th games, the Washington and the New York game. And frankly, I'm okay with it because I'm done. I've got one more post-game in me, and I don't want to think about the Cowboys again until minicamp or the draft.
No.
They don't deserve our attention.
It's basketball season.
That's
correct. As far as I'm concerned.
One more time, we'll do postgame. Now, somebody wants to step up. Legacy Pools is like, no, we'll go and finish the season. All right, cool. I can be enticed. and I will feign enthusiasm. And I will do a job. I will be a professional. But
absolutely.
I don't want anything to do with him. It's disgusting. And I got my expectations up only for the coaching staff to let me down. And the owner, too, because he's petty with Trayvon Diggs just standing there. Collinsworth even mentioned it last night.
That's 2 weeks
in a row going on that we don't even know.
Is they talking about Pickens?
Mm-hmm.
Who?
Same.
Damn, Pickens, you made an ass of me, man. I'm sitting here. My handle for about 2-3 weeks in a row on the post game was re-sign Pickens. Re-sign Pickens. Sorry, man, you're gonna have to get the franchise tag. Now, I'm like, oh, damn. Like, if you can't cooperate in a contract year, you're just not someone I want on my team. Like, in a contract year, if I'm not getting the ball, I'm blocking my ass off. I'm hyping my team up. I'm high-fiving guys coming off the sideline. Good job, guys. Good job, D. We're going to get it back for you. I'm doing everything in my power to get my bag. If you can't act right in your bag season, what are you going to be when I give you the money and we have a few weeks where we can't get you the ball? Done with Pickens.
Something's happened because he went from rolling to not caring.
Well, teams finally said, okay, damn, we're bracketing the wrong guy. We're going to have to – Pickens might be better just overall than CD. Let's bracket him. And the first adversity shows up, he pulls his pants down and moons his team.
Yep.
Done with him. You don't act right in the contract year. You're just an asshole. Sorry.
All right, there's Cowboys talk. That's it. I don't care about them again till Sunday because I have to care about them when they play the Chargers. And by then, they'll probably be eliminated from playoff contention anyway because the Eagles play Saturday, and so they'll know if the Eagles have won or not. All right, it is In the Building, presented in part by Slackers Sports Bar and Grill, the official Sport Bar and Grill up in the building. Got winter ball coming down tomorrow night over at Rector.
It worked out, man. Slackers, when you put events together, sometimes the stars and the universe aligns. There's gonna be still gonna be a bunch of great giveaways. You still need the RSVP right there. But they also gonna get a chance to watch the NBA Cup final at Slackers on Tuesday night, along with a bunch of great giveaways and great drink specials and samples and winter ball, man. I can't think of a better place to be tomorrow night than Slackers off by North Star.
Yeah, come hang out and watch the game. I'm going to probably go for the first half at least.
Let's
All
do
right,
it.
because the Spurs, as Rudy just said, are in the NBA Cup final. How about that? All of a sudden now I care about the Cup.
Yeah,
you bet your ass,
we're
baby.
gonna-
Let's get the T-shirts. Let's go honking.
We'll talk about the game first, and then I'm gonna talk about that during
Let's
Orlando
go
Cup.
honking, baby.
Yeah,
Woo!
we'll talk about
champs.
Yeah, we'll talk about that during Orlando Kell segment.
All right, let's
But
do
the
it.
game.
So the Spurs are in the Cup final mañana against the Knicks after a dramatic, highly played, very entertaining victory, a dub over the Oklahoma City Thunder that had all the Thunder pissed off over the ticky-tack calls at the end. The Spurs beat the Thunder. They have now taken the Lakers to the woodshed and beaten the Thunder to advance to the NBA Cup championship tomorrow night against the New Wave of New York.
This is a good life lesson. There's only one way, and look, I like everybody on that Thunder team. They're like nice dudes, you know what I mean? But on the court, they're bullies. And in life, there's only one way to handle a bully. You got to punch him in his mouth.
Mm-hmm.
And you got to give him the same shit he's giving you, and he will leave you alone. And the Thunder, who hang their hat on defense, haven't seen a team get down like that to them and keep fighting. Normally, like Spurs get down. Normally, Thunder get somebody down 17. They choke them out. Team quits. They go home. Hey, man, that's the Thunder. They're just too good. Look at them. Nobody's beating them. They got first-round picks forever. The dynasty loaded. And the Spurs are just like, we're not that. We're young too. And oh, by the way, we hang our hat on defense too. No, I haven't seen, it's been a while since I've seen someone defend. And you, I, and Buki were talking about this during the game. I haven't seen people play Shea that tough. Chet's never have someone in his face that he can't get a shot off on.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's like, and when the Spurs made them feel them, just like, they do to other teams, Oklahoma was kind of like, oh shit, what is this? We had them down 17. They're supposed to quit. And
Right.
Castle and Fox.
Well, they brought that
and
monster
Harper
off the bench
and
too.
Wemby, and Wemby was playing. At first I'm mad at Mitch. I'm like, what is this 3-minute bullshit?
You gonna play him or not? Is he not ready? What are we doing?
But everything changes because you see guys that are 6'8" get to the paint, know he's there, and look to kick out.
Mm-hmm.
It's a whole different team when he's out there, and got to punch the bully in the face.
Yeah, and I thought the defense was the key in the win.
It
This
was
was
by
not
far.
one of those 138, 129
No.
games we see all the time.
Wasn't that
down the league.
weren't both teams under 100?
No, they were. what
Did
was
they
the
make
final,
barely
like
made it
108,
to 100?
106
Okay,
or
it was
something?
barely.
Yeah, that was more like a mid 2000s, late 90s game.
Yeah.
With brutal defense. What a high level basketball.
Best basketball game I've seen. A regular season game I've seen in at least
Yeah,
3 years.
And in a weird way, I'm not calling for this, of course, but Wemby coming off the bench was awesome. Like you said, the Spurs were teetering on getting blown out of the gym. Wemby comes off the bench, completely changes the entire dynamic. Now, because of that, Fox and Castle and Harper and everybody else is able to get rolled.
Yeah, Wemby don't play that, they lose by 30.
They're able to get
Yeah.
off, right. And Wemby's presence opened it up the court for everybody, and the Spurs wound up using defense to win this game. They had excellent balance. 4 guys scored in the 20s. They played good team defense. And as we've alluded to before, and you've mentioned you used the analogy last season that you just need to let this thing cook.
Yeah,
You don't want to
stop
take it off
opening
the
the
grill.
pit. You letting all the good smoke and the heat out. Leave the pit closed. Let the
Yes.
brisket get right.
I think that analogy's beautiful with regards to this year's team.
This team.
This
team.
is the squad.
Right.
Don't mess with this squad. We don't need Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Oh my God. That was
We don't need Anthony Davis to come in here and back up
dude,
Wemby.
it's so stupid.
We got no. This is the squad I want to go forth with. Of course, you'll tweak it and do things here and there when you can, but primarily this is the core. This is the squad that I want to go forth with. They're not going to win the title this year. Oklahoma City is going to probably. But this is the club that I want to fall in love with and go into the next few years.
Castle said it in the post game with Dirk and Nash and Griffin and who else? Udonis. He said, we were nervous. He said, we had a little bit of the wobbly boot to start. You know what I mean? Then once we settled in, we're like, okay, we can play with anybody.
Yeah.
And we're not capitulating anybody. We're not backing down from anybody. And, Castle, I thought, the Oklahoma can bitch all they want. Castle got mugged 6 times on layups and no call. You saw his face. He was stopping his nose from bleeding. His lip was busted.
Yeah.
Yet he hadn't got to the line. I'm like, his lip is bleeding and his nose is bleeding, but y'all haven't called a foul. So, yes, was it a foul on Caruso at the end? Absolutely. But thank you, refs. Thank you. Sometimes let the guys play. NFL refs should have watched that game. Right. Sometimes, it got a little physical, and those refs got out of the way. And they missed some calls, but the Spurs in Oklahoma missed some shots. The Spurs turned the ball over, 11 times in the first quarter? We're not going to talk about that. Yeah, the refs missed some calls, but I'd rather see that. I'd rather see a few ticky-tack calls not called than a bunch of parade to the free throw line. What a great, entertaining basketball game. And now we get them on the 23rd and then on the 25th. Play them 5 times this season, regular season.
Yeah. Chet Holmgren's one of the ugliest men in the league. And then you bust his mouth all up the way he had it busted the other night. He looked like a homeless guy who got in one of them bum fights. Used to get paid $5 to fight on video.
Yeah.
God, he looked bad. And can we cut the bullshit with comparing him to Wemby again? They did it again during the broadcast. It's driving me nuts. They're not even asked to do the same things because he's the 3rd best guy on his team where Wemby's the franchise guy. Can we stop this nonsense?
They're just both the same height and they were both drafted the same year.
They want to create a rivalry.
You want to, the battle of the 7-3 guys, I guess.
Wemby does not like him, though.
Wemby, and Buki pointed it out.
He does not.
Buki called me out.
Compared to the Stiff.
Yeah, Buki called me out. He's like, he doesn't like him because of people like Rudy. And all I said was, "Is Chet 1, Wemby 0?" I mean, if we're doing this forever link thing,
that
that's
pissed
all.
me off too when you said that. Chet got a red shirt year too because he got hurt.
He did.
He got to sit all year like Patrick Mahomes. Can we get SGA on the Spurs with Wemby? Then we can.
God, stop.
And then we can judge Wemby correctly. But look, there is, and I know the media wants this for sure.
We need some.
Part of this is they want the rivalry.
But I appreciate Shea being honest. They asked Shea, "Is this going to be a thing with you 2 teams?" And he was like, he paused and he was like, he said, "That's probably going to happen."
Probably. Yeah.
He goes, "They play the right way. They're tough on defense." He says, "I can see that happening." Because, again, that's the first time. Again, keep in mind, they did go to – the Pacers took them to 7. We forget about that. Like, Oklahoma did that while they had a great regular season. They took the Pacers to 7, and the Pacers might have won that game, but Halliburton tears his Achilles.
I agree. Halliburton was balling.
And then, they have the weakest strength of schedule, by the way, for this season so far. Now, again, you're going to play everybody the same amount of times, but right now they've had the weakest strength of schedule. And this is the first time this season they've had a team that was like, we don't give a shit. We're young and we play defense too. And, oh, by the way, we have an alien. And he's back.
And he bows up.
And this is the first time they've seen that, and you could tell.
Yeah. Wemby gets chippy with dudes.
Wemby, let's be real. Wemby's an asshole.
Great.
No, I'm not. I don't have a problem with it, but let's be real. Like, who talks shit to Alex Caruso? Who
Maybe Wemby's mad at the Aggies for making the playoffs.
I've never seen who talks shit. That's like punching a guy with glasses.
Well, everybody you mess with is going to be shorter than you.
Wemby's an asshole. I was like,
stiff from Purdue.
Somebody fouled him. He did the LeBron bow up. I'm like,
yeah,
you're an asshole.
Yeah, he did. All right, scroll up, Book. Let's check on a few things here. We've got some money, I think, and maybe a member or two. We do have a members only coming up later. Okay. Shout out to Cohen celebrating 25 months of membership today.
Damn.
Thank you, dude. Aaron is a douche just to be a douche. At least Bill did it for fresh people.
Fresh. Who says it's fresh?
Yeah, Rogers is just a douche. Rogers is a guy who on his deathbed is going to bitch about the temperature in the room. That's just who he's. Archie Bunker.
Yeah.
Aaron Canuper is in the building. Thank you, A. So Rudy is the Spurs brisket now off the pit and resting on the cut board awaiting slicing. Give me the burn tips. Good. No,
I'm not taking it off the pit.
Let's keep it going.
I'm not going to take it off the pit. No, not yet, AK. Again, let's get through a season where we make it a run in the playoffs.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like let's keep in mind what we're here for.
Yeah, let's not be Cowboys fans here.
Come on now.
And start crowning folks in December. Let's wait.
Right.
This thing ain't even let this thing qualify for a postseason series.
Right.
Before we start elevating expectations.
Fair.
With the Cowboys, yeah, I let my hopes get up because it's the Cowboys, and anything they do good is worth getting your hopes up for. I still have a championship standard for the Spurs, even though it's been 8 years.
Yeah.
Just saying. Gary Rice is in the building. Thank you, Gary. Why is it that Dak can't walk to the line and snap the damn ball like every other team in the league spends more time doing his stupid antics and yelling? That's on Shoddy, man. Shoddy's in charge of that offense.
Who was that gave him all like full autonomy and Dak was audibling out of every run? That was Kellen. Kellen Moore.
Yeah, Kellen Moore.
This feels a little Kellen Moore-ish. Like Dak has full
maybe.
autonomy. So I hear where you're coming from, Gary, but he's got to go with what he sees. I trust him. I'm not that down on Dak where I don't trust him to audible into the correct call.
They're certainly not as good on offense as they have been, and that's unfortunate. But when but maybe they're taxed. You know, Javonte Williams got banged up early last night, and that played a role.
Yeah.
And your coaches, and I'm blaming the coaching for the heaters. For George Pickens is a little punk and has let the double teams get into his head, but it's also schematically on the coaches. And I'm not trying to, you know me, I'm not going to sit up here and just give Dak a bunch of passes, but I'm going to give him a bunch of passes for this.
Yeah.
I just don't. Of all the problems they have, Dak's not up there with one of them. Is that it? No, Gary also had another $2 donator, so he gets to get his red. Boys draft 4 DBs, a quarterback, an offensive lineman, and 1 defensive coordinator.
I'm not mad at that.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that either, man.
As long as that offensive player comes in the 7th round.
Yeah, for sure. All right, you got any production? Got any dead celebrity music perchance in there?
Oh God, this is awful.
Perhaps in there. Do do do. Do do do. We're gonna make our dead celebrity segment presented to you.
Who we presented by?
By GC Roofing and Olympus Solar, who just re-upped for another run. Thank you, Olympus Solar. Appreciate you boys very much.
Cool. Give me some.
Like, who's texting me during my show? Oh,
yeah.
I will gladly take your call.
It's all good. Call me anytime.
All right. Let's get this one out of the way, and then we'll get to the one that's really got me upset, man. All right, so you remember how? Bring that down just a skosh, Spooky.
This
Thank you,
sounds like someone died, Bookie.
Yes,
good choice.
It's really good too.
Did you type in death music?
This is sad, bad music.
Okay. So y'all know how I'm pretty sure I killed Ace Frehley, Kiss lead guitarist.
Yeah, you did.
I hadn't talked about Ace Frehley in 20 years, and the day after we mentioned him, he dies the next day. So I'm sitting in Hawaii the other day. It's just me and the kids, and we're just chilling, and we're bored, and MJ's sitting there with his busted arm, and we're just watching TV and scrolling the internet. There's not much to do, you know. It's raining outside. And I tell my daughter, the little brown Mexican twin, hey, pick us something out to watch on TV. So she goes to Netflix, and she's like, I've been wanting to watch the Selena documentary. All right, why not? By the way, there was a lot of stuff in the Selena documentary that I was not aware of. And I did not think that there was anything left for me that I hadn't seen.
My wife watched it and cried the whole time.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
A lot of home video that I was not aware of. We watched the Selena documentary, Rudy, on Thursday. Abraham died on Saturday.
Yeah, you're a bad guy, Mike. You're a bad guy. You're a bad guy.
Maybe my daughter's also part of the Taylor curse. It was her damn idea to watch this documentary. The guy's dead in 48 hours? I almost feel like I'm approaching like I'm on a weird.
You're the Grim Reaper.
What's the baseball player's name? Who's the baseball player?
Nick Castellanos.
Yeah, this is Castellanos-ish like.
Yeah, you're definitely the Grim Reaper.
I may have to stop
talking about old people.
Well, I'm going to stop talking about Landman. God, I'm afraid Billy Bob's going to bite it.
Yeah, he might.
I apologize. I think we may have had something to do with the passing of the great Abraham Quintanilla over the weekend. All right, so last night I'm sitting there bored during the Cowboy game. Like I was legit bored. And so I start scrolling the internet during the game because I'm bored. And all of a sudden, I'm like, wait, what? I'm like, babe, I'm calling Nina in the other room. Rob Reiner, the longtime actor, director, producer, writer, Hollywood royalty. And, look, we don't always know these people. Obviously, I don't know Rob Reiner, but as big of a cesspool as Hollywood is, and as awful as most of those people are, and out of touch with reality as most people in Hollywood are, Rob Reiner always came off as one of those exceptions.
Yeah.
He just really seemed like a really good dude. Good dude.
Right.
He and his wife last night got murdered by their own son.
Did have they arrested him yet?
I think so. All right, I'm trying to keep up with the latest. It's an ongoing story. This is People Magazine. Rob Reiner and his wife, Michelle Singer Reiner, were found dead in their Los Angeles home on Sunday. Multiple sources tell people that the killer was the couple's son, Nick Reiner. Nick Reiner has previously spoken publicly about his long battle with drug addiction and periods of homelessness. So their F-up son murders them. You go 78 years, and that's how you go out? What a horrible, horrible thing.
So what did they do? Do we know why?
Well, who does it matter? Their son's a screw-up. Their son's a murderer now. He's crazy.
And by knife?
Yeah, he cut their throats.
So my wife tells me, she's like, oh, Rob Reiner died. And I was like, I don't know actors by their names. And then she showed me the picture. I was like, oh, damn, he's good.
Yeah, meathead.
And I just thought, she said two people found dead. So I was like, oh, this is weird. Then, in the middle of Cowboys post game, you and Buki tell me, yeah, they got murdered by their son. Punch
Terrible.
that son of a bitch.
Punch that son of a bitch. You go 78 years. You contribute that much to society. And it wasn't even just his entertainment contributions. Rob was very political, and he and his wife helped spearhead 2 or 3 laws in California, progressive laws to help, people in need, giving back to folks that were down and out. Rob was a major player in getting legislation passed in the state of California that was helpful to people. Just a good guy. And to go out like that is horseshit.
It's
and
awful.
I hope their son suffers. He won't. Now he's 32. He'll get to go live in that nice little prison cell in Pelican Bay and get 3 hots in a cot. Never have to have any responsibilities and no bills or anything to worry about. Piece of shit.
Well, they'll somebody, ABC, CBS, somebody will interview him in his orange jumpsuit, and he'll say all these mean things his parents did to him. He'll have some lame ass excuse.
He had mental problems, in and out of homelessness, all this kind of thing.
That's crazy.
I wouldn't even let that asshole in my house. Just because you're my son, you can't be that way. It happens. You see that from time to time.
Not at 30-something.
Family members lose their stuff and kill people. What was it? The guy from Las Palapas here in San Antonio.
Oh yeah.
The creator of Las Palapas Mexican food chain.
His car.
Like his own nephew shows up.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm having some mental problems. So they're like, oh, come on down, stay with the family, and take the weekend off. And he winds up killing the old man.
Yeah.
Chris Kyle. The American sniper.
Oh.
Trying to help a guy, and the guy loses his shit and kills the guy at the shooting range.
That was sad.
I'm sorry. That's why I don't mess with crazy people. I don't even care if you're my kid. Can't come over if you're nuts. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. I got sisters I haven't talked to in 10 years. I cut your ass off. I can't deal with it. I don't want to get murdered. You can't murder me. We don't know the story, but all I know is this guy battled homelessness, drug addiction.
And mental stuff. Whatever.
Just to screw up. And their 20-something-year-old daughter, who couldn't get a hold of mom and daddy, she's the one who found the bodies.
Oh,
now
God.
She's got to live with that the rest of her life. F this guy, Nick. I don't care if he's mentally nuts. Screw him. They should just slice his throat and get it over with and save the taxpayer of the great state of California.
But that's in California. They don't do death penalty.
Very unfortunate. All right. Segment presented in part by GC Roofing and Olympus Solar, the official solar company of In the Building. It is Olympus LLC. It is GC Roofing. If you're in the market to get a roof done and then you want to follow with some solar, these boys work in cahoots with each other all of the time. We just got, I think, the 26th customer that got a roof job get started this past week with our guys at GC. A lot of y'all have time off this time of the year, so maybe you've been waiting to get that roof looked at while you can be home, which is fine, no problem. These are members of In the Building. They are subscribers, members, longtime buddies. We're not going to send our buddies out to do a bad job. We know they're going to do a good job, which is why they've done now 26 roofs. And if you're in the market for some solar action, it is Olympus Solar. They work in conjecture. They work in conjunction. Thank you, Rudy, with GC Services Roofing. Hit them up, either one of them today. All right. I got very excited. Got a kick out of your career day picture at school. I was going to ask you about that. So Rudy had career day.
I had their attention for about 2 minutes. There's 7.
Did you tell them what you did though?
Yeah, I went full podcast, and I was like, okay, what's my game plan? I have a 6-year-old, 7-year-old that can't sit still, doesn't pay attention to anything. Right. So I was just asking them, like, hey, what do y'all love? Yeah. And about 3 of them said, oh, this, that, and I was like, you can do a podcast about it. So that was my angle.
Oh, okay.
That was my angle. Her teacher was like, yeah, I listen to crime podcasts. Women, they love true crime podcasts. Yeah. It's like, this is so cool. So they had a kick out of it. I had to do it for my teenagers. So this one is like, you got to do it for me too. Oh. So I took our poster board and our cardboard cutout of it. Not cardboard, the one that Russ had us made for us. Yeah. Took that in there and they're like, oh, this is cool, Oh, that's pretty cool. But after about 3 minutes, they were done.
They didn't have any
I didn't have no, you got cops there with guns and guys with robots. Like, okay, get out the way.
Let's ask you, like, what else? What other things? What other?
The coolest I saw was the fireman. I know one. And then there's this lady. She helps train Shamu. Like, what can I do?
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? Like, what can I do? Like, I pet Shamu all the time. And then some guy had a robot. Probably a millionaire. Oh, and then the cops come in. They fully guns loaded. And I'm talking about my podcast. So they're like, oh, okay. We want to see what this guy's got. Can we hold your gun? No. But, it was cool. Uh-huh. It's always good to go. We love the kids.
I don't think like the HEB cashier dad showed up to do his.
No, I had told her, I was like, hey, I own a cleaning company. I can go and tell people, me and mommy do toilets. Yeah. She's like, if you do that, I will never talk to you again.
Your 7-year-old told you that? And by the way, what the hell? See, here's what we are. I'm surprised that the woke liberals have not eliminated career day, because some parents may not want to share what they do for a living.
Yeah, I was like, can I talk about my cleaning company? She's like, no. I'm like, that cleaning company, you see everything you got on? Yeah. You see this house? That cleaning company pays for this house, girl. I don't care. Talk about the show. All right.
Okay. Very good. So wait a minute. So you did you did one for your high school?
Well, not at high school. I'm talking about when she was in elementary.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Years and years.
Yeah.
All right. I've never been asked to do that before. Not that
I thought you did it for Mike.
Who?
Death Watch champion Mike. Because I did one for him too. I did a couple for him.
Oh, you're right.
I did a couple for Mike.
You know what? I'm a liar. Years ago, I did one at an elementary school for Mike Benson.
Me too.
Yeah, all right. Okay, take it back. My bad. I forgot all about that. Yeah. God almighty. I don't even know what I said that day, and probably nothing memorable, and I was just doing a favor to Benson.
And then we did a favor together. You were in the hellscape. You and I did a favor together for the kids that got caught smoking pot at school.
Right. We did. I did get to speak and lecture to bad kids at the Southwest ISD.
Yeah, I did too. Yeah. Vaping. I don't know if it was weed, but they got caught vaping. I was like, oh, Mike's here with me.
Yeah. Yeah, that was good. Yeah, Rudy and I both got asked to do that one. I forgot about that one too. I did that one from my balcony.
Yeah, you're on the balcony.
Yeah, that's great. We got money. Go back up, Bookie. So shout out to you for doing that.
Yeah, got to.
Hey, make sure you get all them daddies signed up.
I know, man. I was like, damn.
Sign that damn cop up. Make him tell all the other cops and the firefighter. Matt Burns in the building. Shout out to Bookie for that banger. Spurs ML pick on Saturday. Keep cooking.
Money line.
Yeah,
Bookie made some people some money. Finally,
okay,
it only took him. It only took him a year.
Yeah, we're not in the red though. We're just less in the. We're less in the black, right? We're still ahead on the year.
I mean, that was a big money line hit. That was plus 400 on the Spurs.
Oh, so where my taco?
So are you in the money this? You're in the money, right? This year, overall in the money, barely.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, it's a great year.
All right. The way you say that, though, I wonder if you're lying. Your tone is
I enjoyed the last week. It was great.
All right. You enjoyed
the last week to week.
Maybe not the year so much, but the last week was golden.
Yeah, the 2 weeks before that were terrible, but this last week, shout out to the Spurs. I was the biggest Spurs fan in this fucking
I bet
room.
you were. Yeah, I could tell you were texting us in all caps during the game.
Yeah,
I was like, you could tell when somebody got money on the
I was
game.
very invested. I'm very invested on Tuesday.
Shout out to Drew Show in the building. I agree with Rudy. 20 years from now, some dumb people will Menendez this kid and get him free.
Or try to.
No, let's not do that. Thankfully, I thought California, they're going to let these Menendezes off, these sick
You think so?
maniacs. No, they didn't. They got denied.
Yeah, they
thank
got them
God,
off, yeah.
as they should have. All right, I got a little show and tell, too.
What you got?
I had daddy duties over the last week. It was for different reasons because we had major surgery. Do you have the photo of the doc that I sent you guys, Bouquet? You have the picture of the doctor?
Yeah, I do.
I want to give this guy a public shout out. I owe a debt of gratitude to this man here, an absolute genius. And when I read his background, and I shared it, MJ and I went through his background together, and we felt way better, and MJ felt less nervous after seeing the experience that Dr. Lee Haruno had. This is the guy here. Bouquet's fixated on the guy's ears.
Oh, my God.
I mean,
He can hear you coming.
come on. Yeah, he heard that,
Well,
Mike.
damn,
Don't worry.
man. Bookie, what are you
I don't care about his ears. He's got hands of gold. Shout out here, for real, to Dr. Lee Haruno of the Kapiolani Women and Children's Hospital Medical Center in Honolulu, Hawaii. That man right there fixed my son's broken bones last week.
Yeah.
Very nervous to have surgery. Very upset. Kid gets hurt. It's a big thing. It's traumatic for a parent.
For sure.
And it was tough. I shed tears in the hospital. I ain't going to lie. Last week. You know when it got me? So we show up for the surgery. Feeling great about everything. MJ's fine. Hell, he handled it better than me.
Of course.
I have all the confidence in the world in the doc. He's done hundreds of these. It's very basic surgery for him. No big deal. He could do it in his sleep. But it's still my baby.
Right.
So we show up to the hospital, and they took my son off to do some tests, do all of his vitals and all that kind of thing. Put me in a room, and his bed was laying there. They had the bed ready for him, and it had these wires on it, and it had these contraptions on there.
And here you go, the waterfalls.
Oh my God! I had to get it. I didn't want MJ to see me like that because I'm, whatever. We're good to go, bud. This is gonna be fine. You'll be shooting hoops in a week.
Yeah.
I get into the room. It's just me. I'm sitting there. I'm in this sterile hospital room, and there's this bed, and it's a children's hospital.
Of course.
So it's not a regular size bed. It's a bed for
small.
a kid.
Yeah, it's for a kid. Gotcha.
And it just hit me that my baby's about to have surgery.
Go under.
Dude. So they went in there. They took the big knuckle that sticks out of your wrist. That right there was pushed over to the side.
Yeah.
They had to take that, and he had to connect that back where it goes and make sure we didn't interfere with his growth plate because the kid's still growing, and fixed my kid's wrist, thank God. So I want to give a shout out to Dr. Lee, my man. And by the way, we talk Notre Dame football. He's a proud Notre Dame grad, and yes, he's pissed that the Irish are not in the postseason. And he did his undergrad at Notre Dame, and he got his medical degree at the Baylor College of Medicine in Houston, Texas.
Houston.
So when I saw that he got trained in the great state of Texas,
He put you at ease.
Yeah, he's a Baylor man. So when I found out he was a Baylor man, as much shit as I give Baylor,
So their
as a
medical
TCU
schools in
man,
Houston, not Waco.
The Baylor College of Medicine, they got branches. So he
Gotcha.
went to their main branch in Houston,
Gotcha.
which is one of the top med centers in the entire country. As much shit as I give Baylor, I damn sure was happy to find out that my surgeon on my boy is a Baylor man. So shout out to Dr. Lee. Arigato. Muchas gracias. Thank you, dude. Appreciate you, man, for sure. That's my dude there. Damn. Hey, you want to have surgery? Make sure you get you an Asian. Tell me I'm wrong.
I just don't know where the Arigato.
These people are taking
Why are we
over
throwing
America.
the Arigato?
Because he's Japanese American. They're taking over America, and I'm here for it.
Yeah, it's fine.
We have failed this country. And look at the Asian influence in this country now, like never before.
Oh God, my
With
kids
K-pop.
are crazy about all that stuff.
Absolutely.
All that Asian stuff, my kids go crazy.
I've already
for.
said it. I'm cool with getting taken over. Cool, let's do it. I'm fine.
Yeah,
I'm fine.
and Koreans can fry some chicken.
God knows,
but
we're
the
screwing
black
it up.
soldiers taught them. But
The black
they can,
soldiers taught them.
Yeah, but the Koreans can fry some chicken.
That's their seasoning, though.
Yeah,
They have their own seasoning.
yeah. The Koreans can fry some chicken.
Dr. Lee's like, okay, yeah, thanks.
All right,
Okay,
sorry.
okay,
All right,
never
let's move
mind. I
on.
don't want to see your. No, we got to go back and see him. 2 weeks, reevaluate. Probably going to get the splint taken off. And
Good.
get on with the PT. The good news is no cast.
Yeah.
So, because we just went
Can
ahead and had
live
the surgery.
normal.
Live normal. So shout out to Dr. Lee. I'm sorry about Notre Dame and go Irish. All right. So you can see how nervous. You got that video I sent you of my kid? This is how nervous. This is the day before the surgery.
You just trying to find shit to do.
And I've got my kid teaching me in the motel. I won't say hotel. As you can tell, it's a shabby little motel. So my kid was, I asked MJ to, don't roll this shit. Let me set this up. I'm like, the Cowboys play the Vikings on Sunday.
Yeah.
They got Justin Jefferson. He does the gritty.
Jettas.
Does the gritty. Every time he scores a tutty. We saw McCarthy do the gritty last night, which O'Connell was like, yeah, don't do that.
Yeah.
You're J.J. McCarthy. Chill.
Yeah.
And MJ's like,
nice,
Dad. MJ's like, yeah, Dad, the gritty's old.
It is, but it's
What do you
still
mean
prominent.
old?
They still doing it.
This kid does it because to my 13-year-old, what 25-year-olds are doing, that's old to a 13-year-old.
Yeah. 25-year-olds are old.
Right, that's old.
That's old.
So I'm like, well, we got to talk about Arch Manning, which, by the way, my kid looks like a young Arch, does he not? With that crazy, these
damn hair.
These kids don't get haircuts
It's about like
anymore.
Bookies.
It's ridiculous.
It's about like Bookies.
Ridiculous.
It's borderline Bookie.
Have you ever heard of the phrase, I'm going to come off as so old, sliming out the opponent?
Only because I got young kids, too.
Oh, you've heard of this?
Yeah,
Boot
for sure.
Camp, are you familiar with sliming out the opponent?
I don't know what this is in reference to, but I can assume.
Apparently, this is an Arch's bag of escort.
Yes.
He talks a lot of crap apparently on the field. He bows up like Wemby a lot. When he takes the fingers and swipes the nose and does the thumb down,
You're
that's sliming out your opponent or showing your opponent up or like calling.
Yeah, but see, CD used to just do this.
That's
different. Yeah.
I thought
But
he was
that
talking
one
about doing
now
drugs.
Arches is different, right?
So this is me discovering this for the first time ever, and my kid just wanting to talk about anything but how
surgery.
uncool I was. No, how uncool
Oh, okay.
I was. Roll that tape for the people.
That is Arch Manning, but
All right, show me what Arch does.
he goes like this. Like that.
Okay, and what is he doing when he does that?
Technically, this is like a gang sign, technically.
Okay.
Like a king sign.
Like the first
I'm disappointed to hear this from Arch, although he did grow up in New Orleans,
Well, I
so
mean,
I'm not shocked he's doing gang signs.
It's not really a gang sign, but like it just what I told you before, it just means like
Okay, it means slamming out your opponent.
yeah.
Is that really what it means?
Pretty much.
Okay.
He's
You
so
look
passive,
like Arch
like,
right now with
so
a
reached
cast.
down. Yeah, he's like, dude, are you
Yeah, Arch
done?
was just going like
He had a lot of passes
Don't
this year.
know.
He threw a lot of passes in which he looked like he had a broken wrist. Thank you for the demonstration.
That was
All
a
right.
cringe dad joke to end it.
Arch did look like he had a broken wrist. I
Yeah.
thought that was a good joke.
And not
Look
to,
how
not to
beaten
MJ.
down he was.
He was so like over you. He's like, can we just watch Selena? He didn't want anything to do with that.
Once I pulled the phone out,
Yeah.
he said that's called sliming the opponent, and I tried to
You
get
wanted to
MJ
roll.
to talk about it. He's like, yeah, sure. He
Yeah.
just so beaten down about how unhip I am.
Yeah, he
So
wasn't
it's
a part
also
of
to
that.
this point now, where last week when I picked up my daughter from school, when I dropped my daughter off at school, rather than have the Uber go all the way up to the drop off, Daddy, this will work. Have me drop off at the stop sign so she could walk up without me.
Yeah.
Are you bullshitting me?
Yeah.
So the next day, you know what I did? I told the Uber driver, nope, pull all the way to the curb. I made that baby get out, and I gave her a big old wet ass kiss before I let her go, right in front of all her friend group. You bet your ass.
You damn right.
I want them
I
assholes
live
to
to
see I'm
embarrass
her
my
dad.
kids. I walk into my 7-year-old's class every day like
Mhm.
this, and all the kids are like, "Ah," and
Have the
my
Uber
daughter
drop
gets
me off
so
at the
pissed.
stop sign. Kiss
We're
my
supposed
butt,
to. We're supposed to
shit.
embarrass them. That's a
Drop
part of
me
our
off at the
job.
Stop sign.
Yeah.
So sliming out the opponent now.
Yeah.
So is that what CD was doing? Was that a version?
I don't know.
Because-
CDs was different. I guess so.
Arch does the thumbs down bit.
Yeah, his was CDs was just like slime first down. I guess.
All right, let's get an update on Bags. Who's winning so
I
far?
got Aaron probably by a mile.
Aaron Rodgers versus Bill Belichick.
It's not even close.
How we do? What's the update?
71% Aaron.
That's the update.
Yeah, 136 votes.
Good Lord.
Yeah, this is over.
All right, we got money, I think, too. Scroll back up there, Boo.
Aaron ain't got to play the fourth
Gotta
quarter.
make sure we don't talk money.
Right there.
Drew, can we all agree the free Britney can we all agree the free Britney Karens were wrong, and agree to put that crazy B. Ritney back on the conservatorship? Hashtag
who's
straight
Britney
jacket
Karen?
Britney Spears.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm surprised
I
Britney
don't
Spears
even know
ain't
what's
killed
going
her
on with
daddy
her.
yet. Golly, she's nuts.
I don't know what's going on with
Yeah,
her.
and that thing is, we got to stop putting her online. Every time she puts something on social, TMZ shares it. Everybody
Yeah.
shares it. That woman is crazy. Let her.
Be
We need
crazy
to
in
quit
peace.
giving her run.
Then two more. He's like mad at
Dang,
Brittany.
crazy Brittany getting stiff armed by Wemby security. Yeah, that was years ago. I
Yeah.
remember that. That's unfortunate. So Aaron Rodgers is running away with
Yeah,
it.
no
over,
fourth quarter. He ain't got to play the fourth
okay.
quarter.
All right, very good. All right, show brought to you in part by, what's that Texas Cheer Liquor? We got another bottle engraving coming down.
What's this?
week,
It's
too.
this week.
It's Thursday, I think.
Thursday,
isn't it,
11
huh?
to 2, man.
All
And
right,
if you
flash
can't,
that flyer.
if you can't make it, I can't make it, you can call in your order or order it online and pick it up after the 18th. But if you want to go in person, take one of those 4 bottles. Merry Christmas, mom, dad, uncle, cousin, because they do got the tequila in there as well. So 4 really good bottles of hooch. Get them engraved. Great, great Christmas gift. Y'all come out and support, or go online or go by phone and support. Gonna be good times Thursday. Moaning. Again, that's a weird time. They get what they got to get. So do it online.
Look, that's great. You can do
it online or by
11 to
phone.
2, Thursday, at store number 1 and at all 7 area Texas Cheer Liquor stores. You always continue to get 5% off your total bill when you mention in the building. Not Rudy, in the building.
Yeah. Went by 80s yesterday. Had some of the employees over.
Uh-huh.
Had me some great, great homemade Indian food. Some curry chicken, some naan.
Mm-hmm.
Some good stuff. Good eating. Always a good time. Sings A1. Thank y'all.
Ding 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 ding.
Can we do one Indian segment without the music?
We're gonna offend people. Let's offend all.
Let's offend them all. We got the Asians out the way. Now we got the Indians out the way.
That man is my hero forever.
Yeah, same.
Dr. Lee, that's my dude. Fix my kid.
Yeah. But we're going to talk about your people.
The wrist is very intricate, by the way. You can mess the wrist up where you have arthritis long term.
Yeah, you see those people walking around with wrist braces for no reason.
Yeah, and my kid's got to take that physical therapy serious, too. He'll get in trouble because he's still at risk for long-term issues.
Yeah, got to grow.
That's why he needs a good rehab clinic. Like when he comes, like Mike, they'll be here all summer. If he's still in PT, we'll go to Tri-City for sure. All right, let's do some punches, shall we? Let's get violent. It's in the building here on Love You Hard Team, and it's time for People I Want to Punch, presented by the law firm.
Now, it's time
Orlando
for People
Kill.
I Want to Punch.
Rudy?
In the building.
Who you punch today?
Just so y'all don't get offended, I'm going to punch myself along with y'all, Spurs fans. I'm punching myself too because, for the last 2-3 years, however long this NBA Cup has been in existence, I've taken the most watery, diarrhea, coffee explosive shit all over the NBA Cup. And so has the rest of San Antonio right along with me. The only person that gave a shit about the NBA Cup in all of San Antonio is sitting in this studio, and he has a Pablo Escobar from Narcos haircut, and his name is Jose Bouquet. The rest of us have said this is a bullshit tournament. LeBron, this is why we hate you. You would celebrate this. You would act like this is a big deal. That's why we can't stand you. You got carried out because you had cramps. Screw the NBA Cup.
Yeah.
Mike, Saturday night, I saw fireworks. I'm on Facebook. I'm seeing people honking.
It's been a minute since we could celebrate anything.
Some people honking and shit, and everybody's hype, and people are like I had to work Saturday, so I from 8 to 9, so I watched the first hour on my phone. Do you know how many people came in the store? What's the game? I gotta go watch the game. I get some booze. I gotta go watch the game. It was parties. It was crazy. I'm like, wait.
Playing the Thunder, man.
I thought the NBA Cup didn't matter. Punch all of us, me
Wendy
included.
was coming back, playing the Thunder.
We're hypocrites.
So we ran up to HEB because I needed to get some beer and some chips and salsa.
So you were down.
I was one of these dumbasses.
Me too. I was
and
too.
HEB was packed.
I was excited all day. I ain't gonna lie, I was excited all day, and I have shitted all over this tournament.
I was semi-excited because I wanted to see us match up with the Thunder, but without Wemby, it's meh. But then you find out midday Wemby's going to play, and that gave it an aura.
Yeah.
And you bet your ass I'm going to go out and get
No,
me.
there
if
were
they
people
beat the
honking.
Knicks, I'm going to get me an
Well,
NBA
I
Cup
think
champs
we were
t-shirt.
celebrating because everybody feels like Saturday was the final. Everybody feels like the Spurs are going to walk all over
Well,
the Knicks.
the Knicks are good, man. Got to take care of business tomorrow night now.
Yeah. Yeah, I got to punch me
All right.
and the rest of San Antonio. No, man. Like, well, I'm not going to I can't let that slide. Like, y'all know y'all didn't care about this tournament. Like, literally the city shut down. I was like, damn, 2014 was a long time ago, huh? We've been, when you in the sewer, everything feels like a reason to celebrate. And we did. I was like, are y'all really on commerce right now? I was like, if my Facebook lying to me, are y'all on Facebook? Like, there were fireworks in my neighborhood, Mike. Boo, doo, 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 doo. I'm like, what the fuck? And not on that, Mike, it was the semifinals. It was like when we beat Russia in the 80 ice hockey championship. I was like, hey, we still got to go play Finland. What the fuck is happening? Whatever.
All right, I want to punch Vanderbilt quarterback Diego Pavia.
What did he do, man? Everybody's mad at him. What did he do?
You hadn't seen this.
No.
You need to go look after the show. Butt hurt because he didn't win the Heisman.
Okay.
And so he goes to a bar and hires a bunch of hookers and strippers.
Oh my God.
And he's surrounded by them, and they're wearing a "Fuck the Heisman Voters" t-shirt. He's basically turned into Johnny Football and destroyed whatever draft stock he already had. He went a long way to destroying it the other night by partying. It was basically an F the Heisman Voters.
Mendoza's
But
really
hurt
good.
he didn't win. I know, and no one thinks you should have won. See if you can't find some video without the audio. They had an F the Heisman voter party going. Are the people seeing this yet?
No, it's just
Book
for
yet?
us.
All right,
No,
well,
yeah.
this is. Yeah, you may look at this and think, "Oh, look at him, he's having a good
Yeah,
time."
that's
I
what
wanna
I'm
be
thinking.
with him. Yeah, but good luck getting drafted, dude. Look at
Now
that.
they can see it, Bookie.
What a moron.
What does it say?
Fuck
F-
Indiana.
It says F
Fuck
Indiana.
F Indiana, F the Heisman voters. What
First
a,
of all,
what a jackass.
I didn't have you winning it.
No, no one did, dude.
Was he second? Did he at least finish in second?
I don't know.
Yeah.
He did that?
What a douchebag. This is like Jersey Shore level douchebaggery.
Where's he from?
I think he's from Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Oh,
I
okay.
want to say. He's not a dumbass. You got the grades to get into Vandy. Come on, dude. What are you doing? Then what made it even worse is he issued this clearly written by your lawyer
Apology.
6-paragraph apology yesterday on how much you respects the Heisman touchdown club and all the voters and has nothing but
Or
respect
did he
for
blame
Indiana.
the
No,
alcohol?
you don't.
Did he blame
We
it
know
on the
how you feel about it.
alcohol? Did he
No,
blame
he
it?
didn't blame it on the Henny. We know. Quit lying. We know how you feel about Indiana and the Heisman people. That we know you. The way the party showed us how you feel. Don't lie to me now. It made it almost worse. Or at least post a video of you speaking. Don't post a video of your handwritten apology when we know you didn't write it. What a douchebag! And it's good for him that we've already started our D-bag tournament because his ass would have been a late entry for sure with that mess.
Yeah. Oh no. People
Punch
are trying
that
to
idiot.
People are trying to nominate him today. It's
What
too
a
late.
moron.
Damn. Oh, so he wrote all this. I'm not reading all that. I'm not reading
that's
all
how
that.
long his statement
Like if
is.
you got to say all that, then I
Yeah.
don't want to hear it.
That's so insincere. Post a video of you talking.
Right.
Say it.
Right. Make
And don't read it
the
either.
apology
Speak
as
from the
loud
heart.
as the criticism.
We know how you feel. That was some Manziel shit.
Very much so.
Did you see Mendoza go puro and talk to his grandma in Spanish?
Yeah, it wasn't bad. The
Yeah.
pronunciation was pretty good.
Yeah, it wasn't bad
So
at
he's
all.
from Miami. He's a Cuban. I always assume
Yeah.
he's a Cubano.
I don't know what he's like.
Rose on my draft board.
Cubano.
He rose up your draft board.
Yeah, just with a little Spanish. That's all it takes. Rudy.
That's all it took.
That's all it took. I like Mark Sanchez because his name is Mark Sanchez, Hispanic quarterback.
It's Sanchez way.
Sanchez way.
Sanchez.
So I was all in.
Yeah, I love how you have respect. His Spanish is a hell of a lot
Oh
better
my
than
God.
yours.
Born Boston, Massachusetts.
Mendoza looked like one of them fresas.
That's crazy. I didn't know he was a Boston guy. That's so funny.
He was raised in Miami.
Does
though.
Mendoza have the Ferrari Pumas and the bubble vest? He looks like one of those would be a lock and terror with the bubble vest and the Ferrari Pumas.
Oh, he's a Stone Oak Mexican for sure.
Okay,
Oh,
I
yeah.
thought so. Okay.
No doubt.
I'm just making sure I got my
Yeah.
Latinos right.
I've accepted the fact the Jets aren't going to get him. Though.
Pavia's straight ghetto rat.
Yo,
from the
Pavia is
ABQ.
wild, bro.
Yeah, that was wild.
I didn't know.
What a dumbass.
My man is out there spending that
Yeah.
NIL money,
He's
dog.
a borderline NFL player anyway, but he damn sure ain't.
I don't think
I
he's
ain't
getting
taking
drafted.
that. I ain't spending. I only got 7 picks. I'm not spending one on him.
He'd be a good CFL quarterback.
Good luck to him.
And yes, by the way,
He'll be broken back at Mama's house in Albuquerque here in about 5 years. Give it time. He's a jackass.
5'9"? He's only 5'9"?
Yeah, he's a baby.
Nah, he ain't. He's not gonna make it.
Oh, me and him are the same height.
You're not 5'9", Bookie.
I'm 5'9" on a good day.
There's
All right.
no way. Anyway,
yeah.
go ahead.
All right, I'm speaking to the woman. I'm speaking to the future woman who decides to marry Diego Pavia, whoever you are. Here in about 10 years, when you file for divorce, make sure that you call Orlando Kell, because Orlando Kell can get it done. I always talk about how Orlando loves to protect dads.
Right.
That's one of his endearing traits. He likes to take on cases in which he's helping a daddy. That don't mean he don't ever take women, of course. Take women too. So if you're a woman who needs a family lawyer, Orlando Kell should be yours. 210-775-4995. You can email this man directly, orlandokell@gmail.com. orlandokell@gmail.com.
Can I give out an award real quick?
To who?
Worst comment of the day, 210 Polar Bear. Heisman is a popularity contest these days. It used to be about the best player. Mendoza is cool, but love means more to Notre Dame if he is not playing. IU is still a top 5 team without Mendoza.
Why is that not a fair take?
We're really saying that a running back is more valuable than a quarterback in the year of our Lord 2025? Is that what we're doing? 210 Polar Bear? Is that what we're doing?
It's subjective, Bookie.
Well, not to offend Dr. Haruno, I'm forever grateful to him, but no, I wouldn't give it to Love either.
No.
He wasn't even second place.
That wasn't a
Polar Bear.
popularity contest. They don't ever give it to the most popular guy. They give it to the best dude.
Are you kidding me? Fernando Mendoza has been incredible all year.
I know,
so too.
all year.
I thought so too.
He's popular because he plays quarterback and he's a
think-
handsome Latino man.
Yeah.
The girls love him, but he's a badass football player.
Yeah, and I think I picked him, about week 4 or 5, Bookie, didn't I?
Yeah.
It was early.
And
Mhm.
shout out to you, 210 Polar Bear, but that's crazy.
Okay. Thank you, 210 Polar Bear.
If the running back spoke Spanish, Bookie would have his back.
That's you know what? You're not. There's a non-zero chance that might be true. But
Andrew Garfield might have some competition
Oh
here.
shit.
Yeah.
Anyway,
it's not wrong there.
you're crazy, bro.
I wonder how Mendoza enjoys living in Bloomington, Indiana. I'm sure he's excited to get
Oh,
drafted
God.
and get out of that city.
I hope he likes Las Vegas.
Well, he probably is going to go to
That's where he's
Vegas.
going,
Yeah, and also Polar Bear Mendoza's probably the number 1 overall pick, dude. He's a stud. He can play.
Depending on
He's
who
good.
depending on who has the number 1 pick today.
I think it's the Gigantes.
Okay.
Yeah, but
They're
got
not
dark.
drafting a quarterback.
Yeah, they got
Are
dark.
they?
No, yeah. The Raiders have 2, so they'll probably get him. And my New York Jets.
The Raiders are starved.
Giants, Tennessee, Cleveland.
Mendoza in Vegas. Oh yeah. Watch
But
out, ladies.
Crazy that this mock drafts have the Browns going for a quarterback at 4. If the Browns draft another quarterback, they're on drugs.
No, they're on the hook for $80 million next year for Watson.
They've got Shadussy.
Stop calling him that.
They're good. They're good.
Not Shadussy.
They've
God almighty.
got him.
Smell like Shadussy in here. Stop it. Stop.
He's the guy, but I'd be thrilled if the Jets got Caleb Downs. And then
All right.
him.
Show also brought to you in part by Jay Ribaldo, my man. I'll have
My
him
other Asian homie.
bookend it today. Our other Asian homie, my man Jay Ribaldo, the official real estate mogul of In the Building. This man was for years. He got trained in that Keller Williams brigade and then struck out on his own last year, 2024, and got named basically the region rookie of the year. He was the Fernando Mendoza.
Love it.
Of what he does, and he's on his own now, going on 2 years, and you can't go to his social media one day without saying, hey, congratulations to this family for closing, congratulations to this guy for buying this commercial business, congratulations to this family for selling their home as well.
Absolutely.
So I've been reading a lot about real estate lately. We lead the country now in people moving in and people moving out, apparently. That's because our market's it's so.
And
it's
you can make money off your house right now.
People are they're not moving out of the city, but they're selling their homes.
Yeah, for sure.
This is the time to sell. And a lot of time we focus on buying homes. If you're looking to list your home here coming up in the new year, Jay needs to be your guy. 210-887-1081. Go to his website, look at all of his different specs. It is Ribaldo.com. Ribaldo.com. All right, y'all down for a members today?
I'm down.
All right, let's do it. How much time do y'all need? I got to pee and I'll be ready to go.
What time is it?
15 minutes.
All
right, let's do it.
15 minutes away from members only. If you're not a member, you need to become one right now. All right? Become one for as low as $4.99 by going to Love You Hard TV on YouTube. Click join, become a member. We're going to carry this discussion over into the members only edition coming up in 15 minutes. Love y'all hard. We'll see you on the free show tomorrow. Members coming down shortly. Love you.